The following is a production of the Dallas Genealogical Society. For more information, please visit our website at dallasgenealogy.org. All right, just a minute late, but we're there. All right, well, good morning, everybody. Welcome. My name is Tony Hansen, and I'm the president of the Dallas Genealogical Society, and I want to welcome all of you that are here, both in person and on Zoom. Thank you very much for being here with us. It's a busy and exciting day. And we'll see if we can get this to cooperate because it's been a little cantankerous today. There we go. So our agenda today, we're going to have a brief business meeting. We're going to elect some new officers. We're going to have our presentation by Thomas McEntee, and then we're going to have our annual awards presentations following that. And then we'll hope those of you that are here will stick around and socialize and enjoy some snacks. And those of you on Zoom can just be jealous because we've got food and you don't. All right, so we did have a previous meeting. Those minutes have been posted on the website. And again, you can get there by going to events, next general meeting, and then meeting minutes. Are there any additions, corrections, or updates to the minutes that were posted from the last meeting? Hearing and seeing none, we'll accept those. I just want to remind you that we still have the recording from last month's presentation up there for a few more days. So if you didn't get a chance to see LaBrenda Garrett Johnson's Immigration and Naturalization Texas Style, you've got until May 6th to go and watch that recording, and then we will take it down. Our treasurer has presented the financial summary, and we're in really good shape financially again. We've got about $170,000 here and there, and we're just kind of waiting for a good excuse to spend some money on the library. So that's why that's kind of accumulating. We're looking for the right thing, and we'll spend it cheerfully when we do. I want to remind you that the Texas Institute of Genealogical Research, the biannual event is happening in June, and they've extended the early registration for that event through May 7th. So if you're interested and you haven't yet registered, take advantage of that early registration period. We do have an ongoing cemetery indexing project. Cemetery is going to be a hot topic today. What we're doing is we're adding the Find the Grave and the Billion Graves links and death record links to our DGS cemetery database, some 42,000 records that we have. So far, we're about 28% of the way through that project. That's moving along really well. And again, the top 5 people for the past 30 days are pretty much the same people that have been the top 5 overall. The order just changes a little bit. We'd like to see some different names up there. So if you're interested in helping us out with that, you can again go to our website and take a look at the Get Involved link. And there is a cemetery indexing project. There's a couple of videos that will run you through. That's the training. And when you're all set up, just send me some email. And I'll give you the login and password. And you can see your name up in lights here next meeting when we talk about the leading indexers. So come give us a hand. We would appreciate it. Speaking of cemeteries, I want to give a shout out to the whole group at Oakland Cemetery, in particular to our Barbara Ware. The long project of getting that cemetery cleaned up and presentable, and finally got the plaque put up amidst all the rain and all that. I hope it's still standing. It didn't get washed away or anything, did it? So congratulations to the Oakland Cemetery group for that. That's quite an accomplishment and one to be very proud of. Speaking of cemeteries, we got contacted about another orphan cemetery, the Haught Family Cemetery over in Mesquite. Interesting story there. Apparently Mesquite some time ago went over and took a look at it and said, I don't see no cemetery here. We're going to start taxing it. And so they just apparently now are in the process of taking steps to take over the property because nobody's been paying the taxes because all the people they've been notifying are qualified to be in the cemetery. Let's just put it that way. So we did get notified by that. We were trying to help some of the relatives that are still around, try to help them clear up the fact that it really is an active cemetery and to get that off the tax records and get that tax bill cleared up. But if you check our cemetery, or not cemetery, check our website, we have added a page for that and have a lot of information about that cemetery and some of the burials. And just one of the things we like to get involved in now and then when we can. I'd like to remind all of our members that the Texas State Genealogical Society gives a variety of awards. And so they have contests for writing, for websites, for blogs. They encourage student projects. And all of these are for societies as well as individuals. So for those of you that are researching your families and doing things and writing it up, I encourage you to submit and become part of this contest. Get some recognition for what you've done and be part of that. The deadline for the submissions is September 15th. And you can go to their website and go to their writing awards and take a look at what the requirements are and how to make the formal submission. But again, it's a good way to get some recognition and to get your family's information kind of out there and get some recognition for that as well. We will, as a society, be taking part of the North Texas Giving Day fundraising event this year, raising funds for some of the things that we're doing for the 8th floor. The event itself is September 18th. There's a kind of a whole giving week thing that leads up to it. So just be watching your email. We'll be sending some information out about how you can participate in that and support us as an organization. Hopefully you're aware that we have a number of special interest groups that are active and going on now and over the summer. Again, if you go back to our wonderful award-winning website, you can go to the home special interest groups and you'll see all kinds of information about them, including meeting schedules, locations, and topics. But the German group has just got some really interesting presentations. I was meeting again on May 10th that meet here on the 6th floor. They also like this meeting. It's hybrid, so you can participate via Zoom. The DNA group is meeting May 15th. I'm not sure if they're doing that one hybrid or not. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It just depends on the type of information they're presenting. If it's really private information, they don't want to, of course, publish it. But they do meet May 15th, and they'll be here on the 6th floor. The African American group is meeting on May 17th, again on the 6th floor, and they are also meeting hybrid. And the best practices group, this is kind of, how do you do genealogy? How do you be a good genealogist type discussions, is meeting on May 24th, and they'll be meeting on the 8th floor here at the McDermott Room. We do have a seminar coming up on July 26th. And this is, tracing your Mexican ancestors on both sides of the border. And registration for that is now open, so you can take advantage of early pricing for that. The pricing was set at $60 for DGS members and $75 for all others, and that will go up about 3 weeks before the event. So get in there and take advantage of this early price. We also have a fall seminar scheduled for October 25th, and they'll be discovering more about your woman ancestors. And registration's not up for that yet, but it would be soon. Watch the website, and again, we'll be putting some email out about that. We're taking the summer off otherwise, though, for general meeting. We won't be back here for another general meeting again until Saturday, September 6th, when Robin Smith is going to be talking about putting it all together, making sense of all the research that you've done, kind of how to, like the title said, I can't say it any better, so I won't try to. Okay, business part of this, we need to elect some officers. So can I see a show of hands here, all of you that are DGS members? I'm going to count noses. Okay, we've already established quorum for that. We need to have 18 members, and so we don't even need to poll those of you that are on Zoom, but thank you for being there too, but we're good to go. I'm going to take the nominating committee. Todd Dedecker, Kim Edge, Terry Turner, and myself are part of the nominating committee, and I think we did an outstanding job. Because I'm really thrilled about this incoming board. So Mary Kaplan Schweitzer is going to be our president, Nancy Pardo, our vice president, and Chris Bryant, our secretary. So make this formal. I just need a motion to close the nominations. So Jean Larson makes that motion. I need a second. I'll let Sue Lee Gover do that. So we are official and we are ready to go. We have a quorum. So I'm just going to ask by voice vote, all of those in favor of the slate of officers that have been presented by the nominating committee indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Anybody who's opposed is going to be on the board, like it or not? No, just any opposed? Congratulations to our new board. Thank you all very much. And I look forward to a great year. We're going to get to our presentation in just a moment. I just want to thank our fabulous tech team again for getting all this up and working. So Melissa and Todd and Paul and Amy, thank you very much. Betty for our fabulous hospitality, and of course the Dallas Public Library and all that support us for that. So thank you for that. So with that, I'm going to ask Sue to come up here and introduce Thomas McEntee, and I'm going to get things switched around Zoom-wise so we can watch it. This has been a production of the Dallas Genealogical Society. If you're already a member, thank you. Your fees have been supporting these and other society activities. If you're not yet a member, please consider joining now. Go to dallasgenealogy.org and click on the membership tab.